you're not speaking. And feel free to use the restroom. It's like turn left, walk right to the end, and turn left again. And the meeting will be recorded for archive purposes. And let us welcome our president.
Good evening, everyone. How was the day today?
Very good.
Why terrible?
Terrible. Keep on reading the word.
Oh, it's very sad. It's very sad. For me, I also hate a raining day because due to raining, I can't go outside for outdoor activities, and my shoes would get wet if I go outside. I have to wash the shoes. Anyway, welcome to University Malaya Toastmaster Club 387 meeting. My name is Jun, the president of UM Toastmaster Club. The meeting for today is harvesting growth. There's a saying goes, striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. Have you tried the moment about you put out effort and then you very hard to get the success?
Yes, every time.
In whatever field you're in, today is the chance to acknowledge the work that goes into every success story. No wonder how hard now, no wonder how many effort you put in. Just to remember, we are planting seeds for future success. With hard work, passion, and collaboration, we can all look forward to a fruitful harvest in future. Thank you everyone and welcome once again. I hope this meeting serves as an opportunity for us to grow, learning, and success for us. And you saw your harvesting growth. Today's meeting, I would like to acknowledge our external role player, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Zhao Xiang, Dynamic Leadership Level 2 from my Puchong Toastmaster Club. Toastmaster Zhao Xiang, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe just stay.
That's a short intro.
Yeah, short intro.
Okay.
Maybe just introduce yourself.
Okay, that's myself. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, let's stand there. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Zhao Xiang. I come from my Puchong Toastmasters Club. It is from Puchong. Wow. And today I will be serving as the general evaluator, and the intro will be later.
Intro will be later.
Okay, that is all. My name is Zhao Xiang. Thank you.
Thank you, Zhao Xiang, for coming. With that, let's invite our host of the day, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Elven Chan. And with that, before this, let us call this meeting a start.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zhijun. First of all, I would also like to thank Toastmaster Zhao Xiang for replying my message after sending to so many general evaluators that I was looking for. And as the theme of today, as you guys hear, our theme is harvesting growth. To talk about myself, what I recently harvest. Just like the old English proverb, you reap what you sow. I have sent out many emails to the corporates for industrial visit. And this includes Deloitte, EY, IBM, Tesla, YTL, etc. etc. And after so many emails sent, finally, Tesla replied me. So, are you interested to meet Elon Musk with just 200 ringgit Malaysia? Joke aside. Yes. Hope one day I get to meet Elon Musk, but that's definitely a day when I harvest what I reap. Yes, what I sow, sorry. Yes, what I sow. Okay, speaking about today's meeting agenda, we will first have a bit different from what we usually do. Usually, we have table topics. So people will be coming up here, speaking randomly, and people will compete with their impromptu speeches, followed by prepared speech and followed by evaluation. For today's meeting, to enhance the engagement levels, we decided to change a little bit of it, where we switched the sequence of prepare speech and table topics sequence. So, for those who are excited to join table topics, please do not sleep when you are listening to prepare speech. Because today, our beloved president is going to deliver a 25 minutes, nearly to 25 minute speech. Prepare speech. So for those who are still aiming to give table topics speeches, prepare yourself and stay enthusiastic. Okay, before moving on, I would like to introduce today's role player as well. First of all, we have Mr. Grammarian, Mr. Shibly. Would you like to come up to the stage and introduce?
Hello, I'm Shibly Sadiq, and new member of the UMTMC cluster.
Thank you, Mr. Shibly. You can also come up to describe about your job scope, where you want to share to the audience, like what are you going to do today? Okay, I'll guide you for this, no worries. So, Mr. Shibly, you are the grammarian for today, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, as a grammarian, Mr. Shibly will take note of the word of the day. And what is the word of the day is opulence. So, the meaning of opulence. The meaning of opulence, that's very interesting. It is great wealth or luxuriousness. For example, their hard work brought about an opulence of opportunities ready to be harvested. So, Mr. Shibly, are you interested for your role?
Yeah, I'm interested for my role. And sorry if any mistake.
No problem.
No worries. Moving on, I would also like to invite Miss Jia up on the stage to Miss Jia as a timer. Counter, I'm so sorry. As an R counter, do you understand about your job scope today?
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Let's go on.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jia Shen, and yeah, today I'm the R counter of the day. So the purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you.
Thank you to Toastmaster Jia Shen. And last but not least, let us welcome our timer to introduce about his role. Let's welcome Mr. Aimaan.
Greetings, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, I'll be timing the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I'll also alert the speakers of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which detonate specific times remaining. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Welcome. Have a seat. Now, without further ado, let us move on to prepare speech, where we will be having our first speaker, and let us welcome Koon. Anyway, Koon, you will come up and Zhao Xiang will introduce.
Okay, please.
Before that, let me ask you a few questions, Koon.
Yes.
Are you having an opulent life? Okay, don't say no, please.
I would say maybe.
Maybe. Guess what? Koon today is trying to deliver his level 2 introduction to Toastmaster mentoring. And to project statement, the purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of the previous experience as a prodigy. Now, Toastmaster Koon, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Toastmaster Koon mentors. Mentors, Toastmaster, Ling Kunin.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask all of you, being a Toastmaster or guest, do you know about the Mandarin program in Toastmaster? If you yes, please raise out your hand. Okay, that's not all of you. Some of you knowing the Mandarin program. The who knows the Mandarin programs and is a newcomer for Toastmaster, kudos for you, you know this. For some of the new members who doesn't know these Mandarin programs, it's just like me when I just joined Toastmasters. When I just joined Toastmasters, I have no clues about what is Mandarin programs until Joshua kind of contact me. He said, "Hi, this is the pilot link, and you may choose any Toastmaster members as a mentors." At that point, I was no clues and I was shocked. As I joined Toastmaster meetings once before I choose any mentors. So, I think, is there any members I have taught before? As no clues. So what am I doing? I take out my phone. I flick through my WhatsApp. I see any chat that I've met before with any members in the Toastmasters that out of the Toastmaster meetings. Unfortunately, no one. Well, the only Toastmaster member that I've chat before is Joshua. And chat is about, "Hi Joshua, what is the fee of Toastmaster?" The second chat is about, who do I want to send the proof of payment of Toastmaster fee? That's all for the chat. However, I still chose Joshua as my mentors, as he's the only person that I know in the club during that time. Well, Joshua is a wonderful and fantastic mentor. As I joined Toastmaster to improve my language, but I am quite shy to ask for help. So I must admit that I seldom approach to him to seek for any advice or sharing of personal experience about my speech and evaluations. However, whenever I need any help from him, he will just share any personal experience that he has to me, especially the evaluations, as he's the evaluation champion in the club. I still remember that when I go for level 1 evaluation project during last year, it was my first time for the past 21 years I go for evaluations on other people's speech. I have no confidence. He says to me, "You can down. It's just showing your personal experience and some thought of yourself to others. It's not that you are coaching others." So he said that you can suggest them their body language, their eye contact, even if their speech is perfect, any point of the speech that get interest of the audience. After that, I think that I have some confidence to go for evaluations. Besides that, Joshua, after a period of time, he just contacted me. He said, "Do you still remember to join Toastmaster Club? Don't forget about Toastmaster Club." So, I feel that I'm not left out of the club. This is my mentor, Joshua. However, Toastmaster is not just one senior member, Joshua. There's a lot of senior members in the club. They also, as a mentoring, can act as a mentor to me. For example, Ming, I still remember that he got me for the timer or R counters. Told me how to be a good timers and R counters. So he also mentoring me. Even some members try to evaluate my speech. Throughout the evaluation process, is also a kind of mentoring. I still remember there's a few members in the club. I will not forget it's about Jeffrey, and then I think it's Ming Kang, it's about my body language. You'll feel that my speech is just like this. Hi, today I will talk about speech. It's just like a boss. Actually, I'm good confidence. However, this is not a good practice. So, after they suggest, I try to put on my hands from the pockets and try to move more. I also remember that Jejun had says to me twice about my speech. I doesn't conclude my speech well. All the main points or the main topic that I want to deliver to the audience, I doesn't conclude it. So that the audience doesn't know what I want to say. Thus, audience will not lose attractions about my speech. Those advice and personal experience that shared to me is a kind of mentoring that helped me to improve in journey of Toastmasters. All in all, Toastmaster mentoring program is not just like coaching, which is long short terms, which that the coach, the teacher, even the lecturer want the students, you must achieve the target in just a short term of period of time. But mentoring is a long-term process that the members try to share their personal experience, their advice to their mentees, to their peers, to the members about what they feel about your speech, but you can improve based on their personal experience. I think mentoring program in Toastmaster is very good program, which lets the mentors and the mentee to self-group learning and try to advise and accept the advice that from other speakers. Thank you. That's all for my speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Koon for such a wonderful speech. Today, we are going to implement something new again. Koon, let's welcome back to the stage. So, for today, I'm going to open 3 questions for Q&A to ask regarding to Koon, but I will ask mine first.
Okay.
Koon, you mentioned that Joshua and Ming were one of the best mentors of you. Okay. And please tell us honestly, which one do you prefer the more?
Okay. I would say Joshua because he is my official mentor.
Official mentor. So, Ming, you heard that. Ming is listening to recording, I guess.
Ming was a wonderful mentor for me.
Yeah, wonderful answer, Joshua. Any questions that you guys would like to raise to? Okay,
why I being left out from your list?
Ikhtifar is a good mentor, but maybe you have to come more for the physical meetings so they can get one.
Thank you, Ikhtifar. You have to come off for the physical meeting and not just hiking, please. Next questions. Anyone want to ask Koon the questions? For those who are still single, okay.
I'm single, but not relatable. I'm asking for all the new members who haven't had a mentor yet. What is your requirement to choose a mentor? What do you see from a mentor that you prefer to meet?
Okay. For now, I think that a mentor that all the mentor will prefer is that who is willing to give out some of their times to advise the mentees about their speech, even after some of the evaluation projects that most of you doesn't have experience before. And also it's about the mentor have to try to connect with the mentees more. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Koon. there any more questions? If not, I will ask him myself. Toastmaster Koon.
Okay.
You mentioned that mentor is about connecting with your mentees. And my question to you is, since we have so many new members, and if you were selected to be one of their mentor, are you ready to coach them?
I'm saying I'll try my best if you choose me as a mentor. Yeah.
That's a comprehensive answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. About the next speaker. Before I introduce her, I guess you guys can already tell. We only have 2 people wearing suit in today's room. First is our beloved General Evaluator, and second is our Toastmaster and also our President. Let's welcome Toastmaster Zijun up to the stage.
Yes?
Do you want to start?
Yes. Let me start this.
Okay, so while Zijun is setting up a slide, Zijun is doing her level 5. Can you imagine? So fast. Ming Kang was doing his level 5 when last week, and Zijun already doing her level 5 in year 3. So Zijun is doing Prepare to Speak professionally, and her title would be Journey of a First Aider. For this project, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a longer speech. Zijun, are you ready?
Yes.
Toastmaster Zijun, Journey of a First Aider. Journey of a First Aider. Toastmaster Zijun, the stage is yours.
Fellow audience, have you heard about St. John Ambulance or the Red Crescent unit?
Yes.
Or are you joining them during your primary school or secondary school?
Yes.
What's your impression about them? Your first impression about the first aiders?
My first question I ask is, you know CPR or not?
Yes, we know.
You know the case? You know the case alamak?
Thank you for your answer. For me, I attend St. John Ambulance of Malaysia during my secondary school at Penang. If you know I'm which school, then I think you all can guess I'm from which school when you are seeing my previous photos. I attended for 5 years, 2016 to 2020, from Form 1 to Form 5. At first, I have a dream, want to help people. When I was young, I was seeing a biography of Florence Nightingale, the mother of nursing, the Lady of Lamb. I was amazed about her passion in nursing and her kindness and fair to all of the needies. And a picture carrying the lamb to rock around army camp is very beautiful. I want to be like her, provide the first aid, provide what they need to the needies. But when I stepped in the secondary school, 2016, I heard many rumors from seniors. Hey, don't attend St. John. The seniors are very, very fierce. They will scold the juniors until junior cry. Don't attend, don't attend. I said, huh? Is it my expression? Is it got wrong? How come a club whose aim to serve as the mankind can be so cruel to go to scold the juniors? But still like 50% curious and then 50% just believe of them. I attend another club at first, Boys Brigade. But due to some commitment issue, I can't commit to the church events. So I quit Boys Brigade for 1 month and then I joined the World of Health St. John. 2016, my first lesson I learned is the checking detail. The checking detail is like a photo. We have a friend who lie on the floor and we have to check the body. Check the body from here, check under the toe, for head, shoulder, hand, and then the toe. What is important? first lesson, before we provide treatment, we have to know are they breathing, still breathing? Are they the heart still got the heart? Okay. So before we provide treatment, that's important is the DRS ABCD action plan. Danger, saw the danger, and then see whether they are response or not. If whether got or not, send for help. And then you check for the airway, the breathing, the circulation. If no, then the straight away perform the CPR on it. And if got AED around, we just use the AED nearby and then we apply the defibrillation on the patient. I remember the first time I do, I was very shy. And then I just told her, should I touch my friend? Should I touch my friend? Touch her buttock or touch her face and then just close to her face like that? Should I do that? A girl. Until I just said, should I do that? Should I do that? Until the senior like that. Hey, you want to do or not? Faster do now, eh? We're waiting for you very long already. Faster do. Okay, no, I just do. Attending St. John is very tiring. The rumors I heard all are real. After attending St. John, the time before or after class is no longer to me anymore. That time Form 1, I still in afternoon class. When people still haven't come to school, we have to come to school around 7 a.m. and then to start the training. When people come to school already, and then maybe they just walking and gathering outside the student cafe, we have to marching under the hot sun. This one is a stadium. That time, I feel like I'm already enough ugly that time. With a Dora head. That time my hair is just under the ear there. Already enough ugly. And then with a black striped spectacles. And then after marching so many days under the hot sun, that time my skin color is almost become black until my parents don't know who are you? How we know that is like when you take out the sleeve and then you see like, oh, this is white, this is black, and also the socks. And you open the socks here, your leg here is black, and then the feet there is white. Like zebra. And then for girls that we very take care of beautiful, so we were scared that after this only first year, so I scared that after many years then we totally become black and then ugly. But luckily, fortunately, we still can become white back after graduate. And also, the senior are very fierce. When we just do mistake, majority of them, I don't know what, maybe the menstruation come or what, they just, what? Wait. I already said how many times already, you still can do wrong this? Do you bring your ears, Kang? Already like, I attend for a girl just want to like, maybe just want to relax. I have a dream want to help, but not that every day listen to the scolding. So I have many times thinking on my mind, should I just skip today? Next day, should I skip today? Third day, should I skip today? So do you guess, do I skip?
No.
Yes.
No.
Wow. I say, I skip once.
Oh.
I have a mind, I skip once, and then I blame them that I have an event, the calligraphy contest. On noon, I can't attend to the marching. That time I said I feel like very relaxed. But after that, after several minutes, I feel like, oh, I sense of guilty. How come my friend, they can persistent to go marching every day or do the first aid every day, attend the trainings every day, but I can't. Where's your persistence? Where's the courage, Jujun? With this sense of duty, I regret it, and next day I just go back to the training. Of course, I didn't tell my senior about I blame them now. If not, then another attack comes to me. Besides, the difficulties I found is studying the medical terms. After joining St. John, I just know that my biology is very terrible as I can imagine. For example, this is a stroke. To learn the stroke is the illness for the brain, right? So I have to learn about the brain. This is the structure of the brain. Okay, this is the cerebellum. This is the small, that is the cerebellum, and then this one is the brainstem, and this one is the hypothalamus, and many more. After that, you only know that, oh, why got stroke? It's because the blood vessel is damaged inside the brain. Besides the big stroke, there's also a mini stroke called the transient ischemic attack, TIA. We also have to find different, is this person have stroke or just a TIA? Different stroke have different treatment. After reading all these things, I almost have a stroke. So every year they have a grade exam. I feel very difficulty. People just easily to score 90 and then 100, and then the passing mark is around 50. I feel a difficulty to pass the passing mark, and then I see, oh, okay, 55. Oh, very happy now. Finally pass. No need to retake. So also after some years, I also make a decision from it. I don't want to study biology in future. Besides that, have you do the fundraising before?
No.
Walk around. Hey, can you donate money from? Donate money? Donate money? Hey, uncle, you want to donate money?
Oh, baby.
We do that. Every July, we have an annual flag day for 2 days. Usually the year 2 seniors will bring the year 1 babies, Form 1 babies to walk around the Penang Island and then just hold the tin. And then usually we go to the market or the coffee shop, and then we just see, because they're crowded, and then we just be brave to approach it. Hey uncle, we are from St. John Ambulance. Would you like to donate money? Hey 姐姐, sorry, we are from St. John Ambulance. Would you want to donate some money to us? It's some, the kind they will donate money, 30 cents. And then some, they will just pretend to be deaf. I didn't share. I remember the one, when I go approach, it's the uncle, the old man, with her daughter eating the meat. And then the uncle didn't look at us. The uncle straight away tell her daughter, "Wait, Amoy, you have to study hard. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Go to just to get money from the public. Study hard, you know, Another challenge is we found that we don't have a driving license. 13 years old, 14 years old, of course we can't drive. So what we do? Walking. And then rapid Penang bus. That time, for today, we have the Moving app, the Rapid KL app, to track about when the bus schedule, when the bus come on the bus station. But in 2016, we don't have. What we can do is just to either Google search which is the nearest bus station, or we go to the bus station we know, and then we have to go there. Oh, this bus 1:15 will come to here. Oh, this bus 2 o'clock they will come to here. So we have to do the survey before we go to around the Penang Walk. So we have a difficulty. we want to go to the Penang Hill to do fundraising. At last, we go to the nowhere. We go down the bus, where is it? You see the hill? I didn't saw a hill. It's just a street without any people, just 1 tree, 2 tree, 3 tree, all the trees anywhere. And that time we used 1 hour to get back from the rural area, the nowhere to the back to the bus station. To hit the KPI, we have a KPI for each school. So me, I consider myself as an introvert. I have to be brave that time to ask about uncle. Maybe because not of them they are kind. Some of them they will just pretend deaf, or some of them they just like showing that, hey, you study hard, don't be like them. You must have the courage to accept all this. Through the flag day, what I learned is about do survey about the bus, and also big courage to talking to the strangers. Time passes by. It's 2007 now. I tell you, come Form 2. Form 2, it means that you are being the Form 1 senior. Like the previous senior, what they do, they guide us in training, they lead us during the school contest. Maybe we have the cooking competition, we have some intergroup case competition. What they do to us, we have to do to them. Despite of being fierce, because I already scared about how this go, I kind to them, so I feel that I don't want to scold them anymore. Attending all training, they really to come to training under the hot sun is really have to appreciate. So I didn't scold them. But I will still be strict on their performance. If they do a mistake, I still will go to tell them immediately. So after several months like that, they feel like, oh, Suju is very good. So our relationship is quite close with my junior. And then even now, the junior, when they want to go to pursue to university, they will still come and ask me, hey Suju, what should we do? What should I put for the UPU choice? First choice is what? Second choice is what? And also, this bag they give me as my birthday gift. They're 40 years old. It accompanied me for 7 years.
Awesome.
Very appreciated. Turning to be senior, you have the responsibility to provide some simple first aid treatment to the public. We call it as public duty. Public duty have two kinds. The first is in the school. When your school has the sports day, the cross country, or what sports events, they will call the school, call the St. John members to duty at the checkpoint, and then just to provide treatment when the students are injured, the bleeding or sprain or what. And another second is duty outside. Duty outside different from duty in the school. Duty outside, we will no longer lead by teacher, or we will lead by the officers of the Emergency Response Unit, ERU. In that, we will learn more advanced first aid knowledge and more advanced kit they use during the outside duty. Like for example, marathon. Usually marathon have it's most possibility to have getting injured, right? So the marathon, the organizer, they will call to the headquarters, St. John headquarters, can you send some first aider to? And then the first aider, the headquarters, they will call some new schools, send some first aider to the venue, and then we will form several groups and stand at the different checkpoints. To do the public duty, we have to come early, around 3 hours before, or 2 hours to the headquarters to report ourselves to the officers. And then we will need to help them to pack in all the bandages, all the iodines, or the the plasters, those in a kit. And then we will send them all to the ambulance. And then we will sit the ambulance to the venue. I really appreciate the movement can duty. No wonder in school or outside. Because finally I have the chance to serve to the public as much as I could serve it. And also, without the public duty experience, I won't have a chance to sit in the ambulance. In around November 2017, my senior called me, Zijun, are you ready for the intensive training? What is intensive training? Intensive training is a secret training. During the training, we cannot bring phone, and then to train to prepare for the upcoming contest. That's why no picture. I say, can. The training is about 2 months. And then 7 days a week. No holidays. November and December, that time is a holiday. We don't have. We train 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Can you just imagine 40 years old girls, also my friend, do the 300 times full push-up, and then 300 the sit-up, 3 minutes, I don't know, that is running, and then the 3 minute plank, and then run 3 km. Can you imagine that? We did it. It's very tough. It's been no long tough than the Form 1 training. Besides the senior coaching us, we also have the officers coaching us and then see our performance. Without any public holiday, we can't go to vacation those. So tiring. But luckily I survived. With my friends' accompaniment. Because of them, we suffer together, and then there's know that, oh, she's accompanying me, they are accompanying me. I'm not alone. They are my booster to survive for these 2 months. 2018, we start to attend contests. Here are some contests we attend during these 2 years, 2018, 2019. There are some air force contests, we got the champion. The Circuit CPR contest, we got the 3rd place. And also got the Chongqing First Aid Brotherhood Cup, we got the best return and the champion.
Wow.
I remember one contest is the National Formation Marching Contest. This one we train the day after the contest is the PT3 trial. But we just skip the class, absent the class, and then we train for 8 to 6. Don't learn me. And then this is our performance. Can I play? After 7 months for the performance.
Wow.
Can guess? We get which place? Which place?
Seconds.
Okay. We got the champion of the Penang State and champion of the and then that time is at Kuala Lumpur, and then we just bring our books to there to study. Very tough. Also Form 3, beside the first aid, we also learn about the nursing. In Toastmaster, we have the role play about the Grammarian accountants. In the nursing, we also have the role players. For me, like this one is me. My friend assists me. I assist my friend to being a patient, and then they will provide like, hey Zijun, okay or not? Hey Zijun, do you need to bath? Hey, do you need a porridge now? It's different. It's similar, but it's different. A bit different from the first aid. Because nursing, you have to provide more care, more kindness, and more gentle to the patient. This is the end of 2018. we collaborate with another boys' school, SMJK Chongli, to have attend the national first aid contest. I was the commander. We got role plays. Some is the team leader and I was the commander. We have different role plays. And then for me, I'm from a girls' school background. This is my first time I contact with boys. I'm just very nervous about, Very shy when talking, but they are good. Luckily they are outgoing. So we collaborate, we exchange about what we do, our style, contest style. And then after around 2 weeks, after 2 weeks of training, we go to Malacca. The place is at Malacca. Then we attend the events. The treasure hunt at the Jungle Street, Malacca, and then some proficiency courses, and also sky track. At night, people go to sleep. We have to find a place, secret place, and then to train until 3 a.m. No need to sleep. And then 5 a.m. have to wake up. It's very tiring. But my memory brings me a lot. I still appreciate that time we train together, have laughter and cry together. Although at last we just have the 3rd place for our state, but it's still good. 2019, me and my friends start to take the committee role. As you know, collaborate to handle a club is not easy because we have different working style. And then maybe some procrastinate, and then some just shy, some don't want to talk. We have a hard time to collaborate. The worst case, sometimes quarrel. Worst case is the president and one exco, they quarrel of it, something. Quarrel until 1 week, no talk each other. Cold War. Until others of us, we very scared. Very scared, almost scared the club will getting bad. So we schedule one meeting, and then every exco just sit together and then talk about which they miscommunicate. And that's the same goes. The more the quarrel, the stronger the relationship. During that, after we know more about each other, our relationship is getting good. And even now, we're still having some hangout during semester breakouts. 2020, not much to say because this is the COVID era. We are forbidden to do any physical events, so we just can't have the online meeting. It's a bit challenging when you open this Google Meet and then you have to teach them, oh, hey, Junior, this is the CPR, now CPR, this is how to press, and then have to show the camera now see properly, press like this. It's a very quite challenging moment. But lastly, the club's still there. I see my juniors are still performing well, still get the 1st place in the contest.
Wow. Leadership.
For now, I'll say, I already quit from bio. I don't want to take any bio course. But me and my friends, we still training juniors during our semester break. Sometimes we go to headquarters, and sometimes in the school, and sometimes we do the role players. These are my timeline of the first aid journey. Being a first aider, being a central member, very tough. The rumors are not true. The St. John tough, senior fierce. And then it sounds a waste. I didn't study bio, but my friends do. I see they studying pharmacy, studying the MBBS, doctor, and then I study what? I study actual science. Okay, sounds a waste. Sounds a waste, but the personal knowledge I learned, the friendships I gained, and the experience I have throughout the 5 years, they flourish my secondary school life. And they act as a booster for me to believe on myself that I can do it. Because I already can suffer so hard times. The intensive training without holiday, senior scolding, all I can overcome. Why now I can't? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to Master Zijun for such a wonderful speech. Now, as a member of St. John, it doesn't just provide Zijun with confidence, work ethics, efficiency, but also the first ever opportunity to meet men in her life. Master Zijun, welcome back to the speech, and we are about to ask you 3 questions again. My first questions on behalf of those men that are still single in Toastmaster Club. What? My first question is, are the boys that you have met in St. John better, or are the men that you have met in Toastmaster better? Answer bravely.
A bit hard to compare because also based on the age. That time we're still around 15, 16 years old. So maybe it's a bit like immature for us that time. But I would say like both stages are good.
Yes, good. Okay. Now 3 questions open to the floor. Any questions for our Miss President?
If no, then can just...
Okay, question.
Is it safe to say you are sick of anything related to biology?
Sick of?
Sick of learning anything about biology? Because I heard of like people saying that you have something you are passionate of originally in like start of high school, and in the end because of intensive whiplash like training, you are sick of it.
Getting sick.
As if like sudah muak.
I almost
burned out for biology.
Almost burned out. But now I still have the passion to serve people, but not in the biology way.
Not in the biology way. Okay, that's a good question. Thank you. Moving on. Any more questions? Perhaps we open for one more questions. If not, I'll ask you one question again. Miss President, you mentioned that you have done 300 push-ups in a day. Well, that's not what I asked for. That's not what GE asked for.
Just a suggestion.
How many push-ups can you still do in a row? Now, how many push-ups can you still do in a row?
100.
For those who are interested in Zijun, make sure you can do 101 first. Thank you. Thank you for our prepared speech speakers. And for now, we will move on to a photo session and a 5-minute break. Welcome back, fellow Toastmasters. And today, for your surprise, one of our new members, she is doing level 3, active listening as the first project. She initially texted me to volunteer become the table topic master. However, there is also one project in level 3, it's regarding to table topic. And after consideration, Jujun and I recommended her to take up this project as the first project that she has taken up in Toastmaster. Let's us welcome Lim Ji-Xian. Ji-Xian, the purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate her ability to listen to what others say. And before I pass it to you, I would like to ask you, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, please give her one more round of applause. The stage is yours.
Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Ji-Xian, or actually you can call me Jay. And I'm glad to be your table topic master for tonight. Table topic is a chance for us to practice our impromptu thinking and speaking skill through a 1 to 2 minute impromptu speech. So here's how you work. I will invite volunteers to come on the stage, and once you are up here, you will receive a topic, a random topic, and you may have a few moments to gather your thoughts before you starting your speech. And for timing, please note that you have 1 to 2 minutes for your speech, and the timer will show you the green card at 1 minute, a yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and also the red card at 2 minutes. If you reach 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the timer will ring a bell, and that means you have gone out over time. This session is open to everyone, both Toastmaster members and also guests, including those who are non-Toastmaster. Okay, so is it clear?
Yes.
Alright, let's get started. So, who wants to be the first volunteer?
Jennice!
Right, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennice. I'm from the Faculty of Business and Economics. Now I'm a year 2 student.
From 1 to 10, please pick a number.
8.
8. Okay. The question is, what lifts your spirits when life gets you down? Right.
What? My spirits?
Yeah, when life gets you down. Alright, Jennice, the stage is yours.
So, what lifts my spirits when life gets me down? So I think the best answer would be my parents, because when it comes to studying a degree in accounting, I thought it was very easy because during my SPM and matrix, it was very easy for me to ace in my exams and my tests. But when it comes to degree, I felt very down because it's not as easy as I think. So this sem, I target myself to get Dean's List. Yeah, and my best motivator is my parents, of course. Yeah, I think that is all I want to say because I'm not ready yet to speak in front. So, thank you.
So thank you, Jennice, for sharing this experience. I also hope that I can get a Dean List. Thank you. Alright, so can I have the second volunteer?
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself?
Alright, hi everyone. I think some of you guys know me, but never mind, I will introduce myself again. My name is Nelson John and I come from Hafeez University Toastmaster Club. Nice to meet you all.
I can choose from 1 to 10 as that's 8.
1.
Alright, 1. What success look like for you in 50 years? Alright, the stage is yours.
Alright, thank you so much. Let's go down to transfer. I think everyone have a successful maybe in 10 years later, or 20 years later, or 30 years later. Are you guys agree? Yes. But what is mean by successful in 50 years later? Because when I successful in 50 years later, maybe I can become, for example, the CEO of the company, or I can become the founder of the travel agency, or as you guys know, I can become founder of the travel agency and also the mentor to my junior students in my uni as a tourism, or I can become a lecturer. to teach them. But for me, successful after a university life is quite different because you just started as a fresh graduate and you guys need to learn something new as a freshie, like freshie workers. You guys need to learn something new, like what is ticketing, what is in tourism industry. You guys need to learn like ticketing, invoicing, usually invoice and others. But after you guys know, in 50 years later, you guys already have the experience and you guys can become the mentor or the mentee to your junior, or you become the director of the company itself. But what I can suggest to you guys, first, have a good discipline. Second, you guys need to have a good mindset. What do you need to think? 50 years later, maybe in 50 years later, I think you guys starting your retirement life and you guys enjoy with your family, and you guys need to think with you guys can enjoy your life with your family as well, to enjoy your retirement life after you done working for several years, or you can become the successful person or give to your company inheritance to your son. Alright, to sum up this page, to become a successful 50 years, first you need to have a confidence, second you need to have a good discipline, and thirdly, everyone need to work hard until you become a successful person in your life. That's all for me. Thank you. I'm back to you.
Alright, thank you for the really inspiring and motivated speech. Alright, now can I have my third volunteer, please?
3, 4, 5, okay, done. Okay, let's go.
Hello everybody, my name is Xuan. This is my first time to join Toastmaster. So I'm a first year student and I'm pursuing my study in Bachelor of Grammarian.
From 1 to 10, you can pick except for one thing. 2. Alright, a skill or talent that you wish you had.
A skill or talent I wish to.
Yeah, right. The stage is yours.
In my opinion, I think that a skill or talent I want to have is it's train me to have a courage to talk in front of a large group of people. So I try my best to talk in front of a large group of people because in English I can say that it's my first time to talk in front of a large group of people that I've not really know about all of you. But in Malay, I can the public speaking in Malay. I think I can. So this club, Toastmaster club, maybe can be a pathway or platform for me to train my public speaking, so that one day after that I become because my ambition is to become maybe a CEO of a company. So this skill is probably needed for CEOs to talk in front of large group of people, and how the CEO can arrange what the schedule, and also to have a discussion and to have a discussion about teammates. And it's very important to achieve a conscientious decision making, that all what the company needs to do is to achieve the target, so that it can reach maybe to increase the to increase the wealth, profit of the company. So I think this is the skill I need to practice, and I try my best on that. Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, and I believe that Toastmaster Club will definitely provide you this chance to practice your public speaking. Alright, can I have our fourth volunteer?
He's standing over there.
Oh, sorry.
I think I hear you.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hafeez. I'm an international student from Indonesia, and I'm currently studying Bachelor's of Biomedical Engineering. This is my first time in Toastmasters, and hopefully I can get to know you guys very well.
Choose a number from 3 to 10 as a pick. 7. Alright, the question is, if you could time travel to any moment in your life to give yourself an advice, when would it be?
Now, here's the thing. If I would go time travel to an era, it specifically would be my high school moment, because back then I was trying a lot of things, from mathematical Olympiads to biology Olympiad. I had a lot of things to try in my start of my high school era. But in a specific moment of high school era, I would say I would time travel specifically to that time I had a homestay back in Lyon, France. I would tell myself, be brave. Please feel free to interact with your friends and try to applicate that time you learn French to that person you homestayed with, so you can provide a better friendship, a better networking. Essentially, you're already networking at the high school level, you know? So, another moment I would say time travel is to when I was in biology camp. I was trying to train so I can ace my biology Olympiad exams. I would tell myself, hey, try to read more books, try to network with more people so you can get better in your City Olympiad exam. That way you will not fail again. But then again though, I think of myself again, I don't have to time travel again, because after all, I would tell myself this to sum it up as well. Mistakes made me. So I also have a personal motto for myself in this college as I'm doing my freshman year. Make 1,000 mistakes, because in your exam day and your adult days, there will be no room for error. So once again, make 1,000 mistakes. Make 1 million mistakes, as many mistakes as possible, because in your exam days, there will be no more room for error. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hafeez. And now is our fifth volunteer, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Iqram. I'm here at for Masters in Data Science. Wow. Yeah. So now I came as a guest. Hopefully I will be a Toastmaster member soon.
Alright, from 3 to 10, please choose a number except for 7 and 8. Okay, 4. 4. Okay. What is your greatest skill or talent? The stage is yours.
My greatest. First of all, now I'm feeling super nervous, so I'd like you guys to make some noise so I get to I think that's not a good idea now. I feel I should have. Yeah, so my best skill, if you say, I can communicate really well to the people, I can convince people, but I don't have the courage to push. So I would say my skill is good communication skill, but still I find myself I'm lagging because I don't have the courage to push myself onto the stage. So that's why I'm here at the Toastmaster, so I can upgrade myself on the skill. So rather than that, my skills, I would say computational skills obviously, which is I built. It's not a born skill. I built grinding my 4 years as a computer science engineer, but there was a very hectic, as today's theme, it was harvesting growth. Likewise, I would say that's the best example for coding. Coding is not something really easy. It's like a harvesting growth. First, you need to, in harvesting, first we need to prepare the land. Likewise, pull out all the things you know and adapt to the new things. So first, that's the thing. Second thing, you need to plan. If you are learning a new programming language, first you need to plan the basics, the seed. Later, once the seed catches the root, that's where your foundation build. After once your foundation build, you can easily grow or jump into the other programming. That's very easy. So that's all I would like to say.
Alright, a huge thank you for our 5 volunteers, and now our table topic session has now come to an end. Alright, so just now those 5 volunteers have shared about their talent, their skill, their achievement, and I believe that behind this will be quite a lot of ups and downs. It's not easy. They may put quite a lot of effort on it, and also they say just now, behind their success will have their strong backbone and also their very strong supporting system, their parents and their family. Yeah, so that's all. And thank you everyone for your participation and listening.
Thank you Toastmaster Xian for your first trial in your project, Level 3 Active Listening. Let's once again give her a round of applause. The same concept and the same rule. Toastmaster Xian, welcome to the stage once again. Yes.
But I'm just new at it.
It's okay. Toastmaster Xian, my question to you is, among those 5 speakers, who do you think is the best speaker for today and why? Okay, no worries. Among those 5 speakers, which speaking style is the one that you admire more?
I would say the one from I forgot which one. I mean from Indonesia one, which
We have 2 guys from Indonesia.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry for another one. Because I like the style she talk and I love the accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you Toastmaster Xian. Do me first. Okay. Maybe one question is open for the floors to ask about Toastmaster Xian. Toastmaster Iqram, please.
Where do you get the courage to take this role as a very new member?
Because there might have to be someone to do. So why not me?
Guys, it's very important that what Xian has mentioned, if there is someone who is about to come out and do this role, why not me? And guys, if there is someone who is in need to get help, that guy is me to get your role players, please. 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 Okay. Now, moving on to the next stage of today's meeting. Yes. We will vote for our best table topic speakers and Ming.
No, SIL.
Okay, we will vote through anonymous Slido on the screen.
Everyone just go to the sli.do/.
Okay, speakers, you can actually vote for yourselves.
Yes. I think it works. Yeah. Okay, come.
Anyone needs help with the website?
I think we need a tiebreaker.
The winners is.
Wow! Okay, we have a result. Thank you everyone for voting.
I actually got the best vote already. Yeah. And the best vote for Toastmaster of the evening today is Elven. Okay, no. Now, until the part where everyone is anticipating for. Let us welcome our general evaluator today, Mr. Toastmaster Zhao Xiang from My Puchong Toastmaster. Toastmaster Zhao Xiang, this is the time where everyone is looking for.
I thought he was going to ask me, am I ready? Then I say no when I walk down the stage. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening. The general evaluator session is basically a session where I'll be leading the evaluation, where my team of evaluators and also role players will help together to provide their suggestions and their rooms for improvement for tonight's meeting. So now, I ask you, are you guys ready? No! Yes. No, you mean no problem. Let us commence. Alright, for our very first speaker for the evaluation session, I would like to invite our table topics evaluator, Toastmaster Iman.
Okay, so good evening everyone. I will be your table topics evaluator for tonight. So I will give each speaker, I'll tell them their strengths and also give advice on how to improve on their weaknesses. Okay, so first speaker, Jennice. I loved how comfortable you are on stage. You had very good hand gestures and you maintained good eye contact with the audience. Even for your first time giving a speech, it was very, it was an excellent speech. On areas you could improve on, you could move around the stage a bit more because, it's a huge area. You can make the most out of it as you want. And also, the topic you were given about what uplifts you during the most difficult times, you talked about your parents. And I think it would be a bit more interesting if you could also explain what your parents did to help you. For Nelson, I liked your opening. You gave a really good question that relates to the audience, makes them feel involved, And throughout your speech, you were very enthusiastic. You had very animated gestures, which was very in line with your topic, which was about success. And you know, people feel excited when they're talking about success. However, I did notice that you were always looking up when you were giving your speech, like you were looking for ideas. So next time, try to keep your eyes focused on the audience. For the third speaker, Wei Sheng, I loved how coherent your speech was. It had a very good beginning, middle, and end. You talked about what skill you want, what you are doing to achieve that, and how it will benefit you in the present and in the future. To further improve the quality of your speech, you could use more hand gestures to emphasize your points, and also, move around the stage a bit more. For Hafeez, I loved how you subverted the question given to you. Your ending, the question given was like time travel to give advice to your past, but you subverted it, and instead you're giving advice to yourself in the present and how you can make your future better. So I think that's a very great lesson that all of us can learn from as well, to not dwell on the past and instead focus on the future ahead of us. But you were also always looking downwards, so just a bit. So like with the other speakers before this, try your best to make eye contact with the audience.
I think I was more focusing on like the green, yellow, red cards.
Ah, I see. Okay, so since is this your first speech?
I mean, I was learning in like a public speaking school, so it's why I got a bit rusty.
Ah, okay. So as you get more experience in Toastmasters, then you won't have to worry about the timer anymore, and you can just get a feel for the timing of that. So good job. And for finally, Iqram, I also liked how you started off your speech by interacting with the audience and asking them to give your support, really like bringing up the energy in the room, and especially how you related to the theme of this evening. You talked about your skill and what you can do to achieve that, what you need to sow so that you will be able to reap those rewards. You gave us two skills. One is your skill in communicating, and the second is your skill in computing. For me, the second skill feels more thought out, and it was the better of the two, but it also felt like an afterthought. Like you were talking about your skill in communicating, and then you realize that wait, I think I have more points to give for computing. So the advice I can give is that before your speech, the timer doesn't start until after you speak. So you can take like 1 to 2 minutes. Not 1 to 2 minutes. You can take like a few seconds to calm yourself and think about what points you will give during the table topic speech. And that is all from my evaluation. Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you so much, Toastmaster Iman. How many of you have learned something from her evaluation today? Please raise your hand. Yeah, so all of us, this is how evaluation session work. We'll learn from each other. So let's keep our ears and our hearts open to the evaluators. Alright, everyone?
Yes.
Now, what I really love about Toastmaster Iman is that her feedback was very, very encouraging. It really shows the members how they can improve themselves and take themselves to the next level. So for even more better feedback for her, let us invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Ikhtifar, on stage. Is it?
I'm supposed to evaluate the table topic master.
I see. My bad.
It's okay.
Apologies.
He's ready.
Okay.
I'm shocked already.
I'm nervous, you're also nervous. Everyone nervous.
It's okay. Alright. It's okay, because tonight, right, we have a lot of first timers to everything. Our tech team was first timer, even our table topic master is also first timer. But did you see her as a first timer or a seasoned table topics? Very prepared, right? So, what I like about what you did was you had a very good topic. You had a very good topic, and also you actually built up the momentum for the speakers. Because I think each of the topics were actually building up the excitement and also energy for the next speaker to come. And also I like that the speakers that you had were very sporting. So did you do some arrangements beforehand or something? Okay, good. Okay, what we're going to do is, because of this topic, active listening, you had like not that much of a conversation or a dialogue much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, how to say this? I'm going to like nitpick a bit about the ethics of table topics. Alright? Mika, can come forward?
Demo.
So for table topics, how you're going to introduce the speakers is, let's say for example, a hobby. Mika, a hobby. So that's how you introduce a table topic speaker, alright? And this is also the same as other parts when you do a press speech, alright? And also what I like is when you introduce your role as a table topic master, you talk about the rules. About like, okay, you are supposed to come here and give a speech about 1 to 2 minutes, and also the timer will be starting before you. The timer will start when you speak and all that, right? Just to add on with the rules of table topics is maybe in the future what you can do is you can say that you can talk about anything and everything. You can like talk against the topic, for the topic, around the topic and everything. However, please be mindful of what you're speaking, because as we are in a university, be mindful of the 3 R's, right? And also, you can also boost the usage of word of the day. When I do table topics, what I normally do is I say, guys, the table topic I'm going to give is going to be based on the word of the day and also the theme. Remember the word of the day? Can anyone shout what's the word of the day? See? Now you got 20 people talking about the word of the day. Please write it down. So that's how you boost the usage of the word. And also, right, when you introduce a topic, you might just say that, be mindful, our table topic, our word of the day is opulence. You may use it in your speech. Okay? What else? I think that's it for you. I really like the confidence that you had. It didn't show that you're a first timer. It didn't show that this is your first project, and it really didn't show that this is your first night talking as a Toastmasters. Right? Good job. Back to you, Mr. GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ekhtifar. What I really love about his evaluation was he actually invited a guy on stage. It's actually my first time seeing that. I was like, whoa. And this is very good because it shows us, it let us as the audience see how we can improve instead of just telling us. So it actually shows us, he demonstrates instead of just explaining a concept, and that is a very good way of demonstrating how to improve as a TTM. Here are some rooms of suggestions as an evaluator. I really love your energy. So how we can help to build up on that is, firstly, when we speak as an evaluator, we try to speak to everyone in the room. We speak in a third person point of view. So the first way will be saying, I really love your speech, Elven, because. Why don't we try a different way? I really love Elven's speech. Notice how in his speech he used this, he used that. And that's really good because. So when you use a third person point of view, you actually include everyone into your evaluation so that everyone learns together. So that's a suggestion. And secondly, we want to try to avoid using some words like however and but. Elven, I really love your speech, but. You guys see the effect there? So how can we actually use other things? I really love your speech. Here are some room for improvement. I really love your speech. Here is how you can improve. Use a different way to twist so that you can provide the room of improvement in a better way and an easier way for the audience to follow along as well. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ekhtifar. Moving on, I would like to invite our first speaker's evaluator on stage to provide his evaluation. May I invite Toastmaster Elven! Mr. TME Elven.
A good mentor. A good mentor isn't someone who will just guide about your speech, but is someone also who will concern about your mental health. And that illustrates how much appreciation and gratitude that Toastmaster Koon have shown to Toastmaster Xuan. Toastmaster Koon, I was so happy, not to say witness, but I kind of experienced a little bit of your growth under Toastmaster Xuan. for a little bit of context, as Toastmaster Joshua was our two times winners for our evaluation speeches, and he is now in Penang because he has just undergraduated. And Toastmaster Koon, I have noticed that you have adopted a few skills that have passed down from Toastmaster Joshua. The first one is about your tone. You were using a lot of tones where you did not just stagnant at one tone. You would even engage with audience through your tone. For example, Toastmaster Joshua. Thank you also to Toastmaster Zijun and Toastmaster Ming. Also, Toastmaster Yu Ming that have taught me as one time as a timer and also an R counter. I've also noticed that you use a lot of body languages and vocal variety, and this would enhance your engagement with the audience, especially when the audience attention started to slip away. For example, when Koon realized that the audience is getting loose, he will just do, I'm Toastmaster Koon and I'm Toastmaster Koon and I study actuarial science. Okay, first of all, that would at one point a lot enhance the engagement with the audience, especially when I can see the CP face of Jennice. Toastmaster Koon, in order to improve your speech, I would advise you to have attention on both sides. As I noticed that most of your attention is on that side, maybe because I was sitting there at that time. I hope yes. One point also to advise you, you were stepping behind and in front, and that kind of show that you are a bit lacking of confidence. How come I know this is because when my girlfriend was condemning me, I also stepped behind. I was afraid of that, and we just resonate at that point. And in order for you, I would also challenge you as a speaker that perhaps you can utilize the stage. For example, when you're talking about Toastmaster Joshua, you look here, you look there. You talk about Toastmaster Zijun and Toastmaster Ming, you can move here. And when you talk about Toastmaster Yu Ming, you can move here as well. So in this point, you will enhance the engagement session as well, and also utilizing the whole stage. Toastmaster Koon, for me to summarize the speech, that you have done well by using a lot of body language and vocal variety. You have also used very intensifying tones to engage with audience, and for improvement that maybe you could have done better to improve your speech and bring your speech to the next level is when you can stand still and try to prevent unnecessary steps behind. And I would also challenge you to utilize the space so that you can have a full focus and coverage with the audience. Go back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Elven. What I noticed that's very special about his evaluation is no script. That's yes, number one. Number two is somehow he can put his girlfriend in his evaluation. I gotta learn that from you, man. And secondly, I really love how when he evaluates, he doesn't just tell us how we can improve. He also gives very clear examples. For example, how Toastmaster Koon can use staging. He actually demonstrated where he can step, and he actually put his pockets like. He said something, and demonstrating examples really helps us to visualize how the speaker himself can directly apply this feedback. So good job on that. One rule of improvement I would suggest is, as a Toastmaster, sometimes when we speak too much, do you think people will lose attention? Yes. Sometimes yes, depending on the content. So how can we speak with more brevity? Brevity, as in, how can I reach from point A to point B with even lesser words, but people still understand? Actions, yes, correct. And then the words we use. For example, improve your staging on the stage. Can we try a different word? Move purposefully. This comes with a long practice, but by improving our brevity, this will help us enhance our speaking as an evaluator. Other than that, I really love your evaluation. Give him a round of applause. Let's invite our evaluator for the second speaker, Toastmaster Ming.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my evaluation for our second speaker, which is our Madam President, Zijun. Before I start, let's give Zijun a round of applause. Because it's not easy to prepare a 20-minute speech and deliver in a big setting. Now, Prepare to Speak Professionally is her project, and she shared with us her 5 years journey, 2016 to 2020 in St. John, back in high school. And I think the hard work that she preparing speeches has really paid off. I really bring an opulence of experience to all of us one of the day. Now, there are a few things that I like about her speech. Number one is impressive eyes contact. Now this is relative. Why do I say impressive? She delivered the first speech, Lone Ranger Icebreaker, back in 2022, November. And at that time, I was the evaluator. Her first speech, her eye contact is all about the camera, below the camera. So I've seen much improvement when it comes to her level 5 speeches, and that tells us that along the journey, the experience pays off. Impressive eye contact. Second thing is in terms of vocal variety. Again, I have been in this club for very long. I've seen her growing. She had a very good personalizations of tone, especially when it comes to fierce senior trying to scold her as a junior, as she switched not only the voice but also the emotion by being an angry person. So that's a very memorable moment for me. Now, there are a few things that I still want you to improve on, even though it's already level 5. The first thing is, since this is a Prepare to Speak Professionally project, not just your speaking style needs to be professional, but also the slides. And I have a few comments that I would like to point out in terms of slides. Number one, there are pictures that people, although you explain, I'm still not getting it. Right? Slide number 2. It will be very appreciable if you can put a caption, the name, and the year taken of the photo. Second, when it comes to acronym, you mentioned AED. As a St. John person, I might know what is an AED, but I do not know as a physics student. So it will be I will appreciate if you can explain all the ambiguity when it comes to acronym, for example, AED. One more improvement is regarding, again, your slides. Remember, we only have 20 minutes, and audience can't spend all the attention by looking at your slides. There are a few slides where you keep too much details, for example, the one at your medical textbook. You explain about the diagram, but all the text you omitted. Maybe the best way that I can give in terms of my experience presented in a conference setting is only keep the important details in your slides. Don't be too simplistic. That shows that you are not prepared, but only keep the most important parts, which is the diagram and the title. That is enough for you to explain that medical is very hard for you. Overall, a very nice job. I will challenge you to give a motivational speech at your last project, reduce nervousness, and finally, be steady on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ming, a very experienced evaluator, I can tell. And what I really admire about his evaluation style is he actually adds a personal touch. He mentioned how he has seen our Madam President here from the first time she spoke, all the way to now. And she adds his personal comments about how he feels, how she has grown, and how he has witnessed her journey. And the personal touch really brings us as the audience into his evaluation. And I noticed that he's really detailed in his evaluation as well, as during his evaluation he actually pointed out specifically which slide you can add names, dates, and venues. And it's this attention to detail that really shows the audience that you are paying attention and you're really looking for every single point that you can help the speaker to grow. So please give him a round of applause. Now, as an evaluator, how can we even improve this evaluation is we can use a technique called numbering. When we want to share points, here are 2 things I really love about evaluation. Firstly, clearer pictures. Secondly, try to keep more important details. Numbering helps the audience to organize your thoughts in their mind, and this lets them follow your evaluation even easier. Alright? Overall, I really loved your evaluation. Ming Kang, please give another round of applause. And And now, I believe it is the session where we will vote for the best evaluator. May I ask if the Slidos are ready?
Yes, the slider is ready.
Slido? Yes, it is the same website, I believe, with the code UMTMC. UMTMC. Okay, how many of you have voted? Can you please raise your hands? Okay, a few more. I'll give you guys 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, you may continue to vote, but I shall continue the evaluation session. Thank you so much. Moving on, it is time to invite my team of role players to help support this club and provide their comments and room for improvements for everyone in today's meeting. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Yes! Let us invite our very first role player, our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Shibly.
Hello everyone. So I am not so much finding a mistake person. Actually, I am trying to. So among them, for the word of the day, use the Toastmaster Ding Koon Yeat 1 time, Elven 2 times, and Jennice and Nelson 0, and Jin Jun, our president, use 1 time, and our bro Ikhtifar, he used 2 times. And the good selection of the word, our president Jun used the word persistence, flourish. It is, I think, good selection of the word. And for our table topic presenter, Iqram, the word ethic he used quite good. And the Ming, our Toastmaster member Ming, he used ambiguity for a good selection of the word. And as a grammar correction, in the presentation of our president June, there are 2 sentences. One is faster do. It will be, it should be structured as do it quickly or do it fast. Is that type. And also another one, I go approach. You can say that I want to approach. So that's all for.
Thank you so much, our grammarian. May I ask, is your first time playing a grammarian role?
Yeah.
Everyone, please give him a round of applause. It is never easy when we do things for the first time, right? And for the first timers, I really applaud for your courage. And also thank you for your opulence of feedback to all of the speakers tonight. Now, as a grammarian, how can we help a grammarian to improve? Here is one suggestion that in my club, sometimes when we do the word of the day, let's, for example, one person, he speaks the most word of the day. We will say something like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the king of tonight's word of the day user. Give a round of applause to Toastmaster Ming Kang for using it 122 times. So here is an example that we can encourage more people to use the word of the day by giving us the top speaker of the word of the day. Alright? And secondly, perhaps we can also, for the first timers, we can help to brief them beforehand the meeting so that they can understand better on how they can play the role as well. Moving on, let us invite our second very important role player. May I invite the police, the R counter for tonight, Toastmaster Zhao Xiang.
Good evening everyone, my name is Jia Xuan and I'm
I'm the art counter of the day. So yeah, the speech today was very good. So my focus is keep everything. So I tried hard. Okay, so for the first speaker is Koon Yeat. He did not speak any pause fillers. Jun, the second speaker, 11 pause filler, 6 times and 1 time so. Still with people just and it is for 4 times. And third is Ling Ji Xian, Toastmaster, table topic master. He said for 2 times, so for 1 time, so a total of 3 times. Jennice, the first table topic master, for 7 times, so for 2 times, so a total of 9 times. Elven, the Toastmaster of evening, didn't see any pause fillers. But however, for his first speaker Evaluator, 2 times. 2 times and for Nelson, second table topic speaker, he said 2 times so 2 total pause fillers. For Yeat, third table topic speaker is 16 times. 10 times 5 times and to have. Hafeez, the fourth table topic speaker, 1 times and Mohammed, fifth topic table speaker, 4 times 1 time and for Zhao Xiang, the general evaluator, doesn't speak any pause fillers. First speaker evaluator, 2 times and Ikhtifar, 1 times and 1 times and for Ming Kang, does not have any pause fillers. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our art counter. Now the art counter finished already. My English not so good already. Just kidding. What I really love about her art counter report was she was very detailed. No one could escape her. I hope so. Okay. And how can we help our counter improve is, how many of you actually find the art counter role may be a bit scary? Especially when you say, that person has 22 R's or 10,000 ums. Okay, some of us may not find it scary, some of us may not. How do we turn the art counter into a more positive role? Is we can encourage the members. Instead of, we can say, the art counter's role is not here to judge you by saying how many speech crutches you have, but it's here to serve as a reminder that when we speak, we try to speak professionally and use this as a baseline to help improve ourselves. This is how we can put a little bit twist to the art counter and make it more welcoming to the speakers as well. Alright? Finally, let us invite our last role player for tonight. Let us invite our Rolex of tonight, Toastmaster Aimaan.
Hello everyone, my name is Aimaan and I was the timekeeper for today's session, and I would just like to report on how the session went today. And for the preparing speech, we had 2 speakers, Koon Yeat and Zhao. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. And for the first speaker, Koon Yeat, he spoke for about 7 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's not really above the speech limit. And the second speaker, Zhao, she spoke for about 28 minutes and 12 seconds, 5 minutes and 7 seconds, roughly about 5 minutes and 7 seconds above the limit. We have to ring the bell. And the next session was the table topics, where we had 5 speakers. And first speaker, Jennice, spoke for 1 minute and 7 seconds, still in time. The second speaker, Nelson, went a bit overboard. He spoke a bit too much, he spoke a bit ahead of the time limit, for about 2 minutes and 58 seconds. The third speaker, Wei Sheng, spoke for 1 minute and 53 seconds. And the fourth speaker, Hafeez, spoke for about 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And the last speaker, Iqram, he spoke for 1 minute and 43 seconds. And finally, for the evaluation, there were 3 evaluators, there were 4 evaluators, sorry. Iman, Ikhtifar, Elven, and Ming. For the first evaluator, Iman, she spoke for 4 minutes and 14 seconds. The second evaluator, Ikhtifar, spoke about 2 minutes and 59 seconds. really close to 3 minutes. The third speaker, Elven, spoke for about 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and the last speaker, Ming, spoke about 3 minutes and 37 seconds. And yeah, that is all for me. And for the role report players, Grammarian spoke for 1 minute and 50 seconds, and the art counter spoke about 2 minutes on the dot. And I don't know how long I spoke. So.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aimaan. Again, another role player that requires a very high concentration in the meeting. Please give him a round of applause. So how, as a timer, we can help him to improve? Firstly, perhaps for the benefit of the guests, we can explain how the color carding actually works. Just now I noticed, okay, they didn't explain, but it's fine because most of us here, we've been here a few more times. For the benefit of the guests, perhaps you can say, green light, go. Yellow light, go or stop. If you drive the car. It means speed on. Speed on. Red light, go or stop. Speed on. Speed until you hear the bell go ding. So explain the timer for the benefit of the guests, perhaps in your layman terms as well, and that will help them understand how the meeting runs better. And for the note on not sure how much time the timer reports, perhaps you can take your phone, click the timer report and just report as you record yourself. That will help you with that. Okay? Give it a round of applause. Now that will be all for our role players evaluation. Moving on, it will be the general evaluators report for the entire meeting and for the other role players for tonight as well. Firstly, let's start with the beginning of the session. Our ASAA Clara. Yes, ASAA Clara. Very well conducted. Notice how when she stood up on stage, she planted both of her feet very firmly and then spoke confidently. So when we are speakers, when we are a bit nervous, the first thing we can do, plant your feet first before you speak. Be comfortable and then you share your information. Perhaps one suggestion for ASAA is perhaps they can share the location of the toilet. Because I came here, tandas mana, and then the meeting started already. So sharing some rules for the guests can help to smoothen their journey and also the experience here. The toilet location, perhaps to silence their phones as well. And also some general house rules. For example, is there a fist bump or a handshake when you go on stage? That will help the speakers come on stage, they know what they can do and cannot do as well. Alright? Moving on will be the President's opening speech, Toastmaster Zijun. Notice how she blends her speech into her theme, which is the theme of the harvesting and also growing together. And as a presidential open speech, when we blend the theme with our opening speech, it makes it much more natural and there is a certain flow throughout the meeting. So great job on that. How can we improve as a speaker in general? I noticed that some of us, when we try to ask questions, we can actually let the audience mirror us. How many of you believe in hard work equals success? Raise your hand. So this, when you let the audience raise their hand together with you, it actually makes them more comfortable. If I ask, how many of you here believe hard work equals success? Very less participation. When you raise your hand yourself, people will follow along. So there's a trick that we can use in our next presentations. Alright? Moving on, our TME for double rolling play, Toastmaster Elven. I admire his opening because he puts a personal story. How he relates harvesting to sending resumes to different companies. It is very engaging and it's very relatable to most of us here studying in university as well. And what I've never seen before in many meetings is he actually has a Q&A session for the speakers. I consider myself very lucky today I was not one of the speakers. But it's a very good way to engage with the audience and we get to know more about the speaker on stage as well. So good job on that. I love the creativity. May I know, normally does Toastmasters Club, do you practice sharing the history of Toastmasters?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes, because today not a lot of guests, so
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Yep. Then no comments. Okay, very good job on that, TME. One suggestion is next time when we are running a bit short of time, perhaps we can cut the questions as well. Perhaps from 3 to 2, so that we can keep the schedule on track. Right. Moving on, we have the table topics master. I believe evaluation has been provided, so here are just very small notes for the table topics master. Yes. J. Yes, okay. Very clear explanation of the purpose of table topics, how it runs. Really lets us as members and also inexperienced members to help understand how it works. I really love how she also gave personal comments after each speaker. For example, after the first speaker came down, I hope I get a dean's list as well. When you relate to the speaker, it makes the speaker feel more welcome, and it also helps the audience to recap what they've said. Very good job on that. One suggestion, as a table topic master, how do we improve ourselves? We try to let our topics to be more open for interpretation, to be more concise. Your topics were very easy to understand, so how can we make it even concise? We can try more shorter and open ways to say the topic. For example, where do you imagine success for yourself in 50 years? How about we try success in 50 years? Shorter, maybe more open for interpretation, but definitely much easier for the audience to remember as well, because it's shorter. So as a table topic master, take in consideration how the audience is thinking when you give them the topics as well. Otherwise, great job on that. May I ask, am I going overtime?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, cut short. Okay, I'll cut straight. Really love the agenda, very precise and clear. One suggestion, perhaps we can add the number of table topic speakers to the table topics agenda place, so we can know, oh, today 4. Okay, don't have to be me. Secondly, I really love UMTMC has done a very good job on their online presence. I see on social media there are very regular postings. It keeps us as the guests updated. It lets us know the clubs are live, basically, because we see you online. One suggestion, may I know who's the VPPR? No come. Oh man. Okay. One suggestion for the VPPR or the clubs. Perhaps you can post some meetings in the event. Post some meetings of the people in the event. So what I noticed is there are posters. Perhaps next time you can post like the pictures we took during break time. Let people actually see who are the members in UMTMC. That will help out your club to gain new guests very much. Okay, and moving on is the meeting. Very high energy. I really love how uni clubs are always, the things they say is a bit crazy one. Not in a bad way. I'm a university student as well. I really love the vibes here. Everyone's very welcoming as well. One suggestion would be for one difficulty I had. When I came here, I got lost for like 15 minutes. And I see that there is a directory, and I really like that. Perhaps next time you can consider recording a video. A video will help out a lot to let us find the venue easier. Overall, that will be all for my general evaluation. I apologize if I make any mistakes, please don't kill me. And I'll pass the stage to the TME. Or
let us report first.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the reminder.
Sorry for everyone. We will report for the best evaluator.
Because?
We accidentally missed one important person.
Okay.
Okay, please open your Slidos and go to UMTMC. UMTMC.
It's a crush.
The counter not looking already. May I know how many of you have voted already? Can you please raise your hands? Thank you, Kang. Okay, thank you so much. Now I will pass the stage back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Elven.
Yes, it's me again. However, I haven't gotten the best evaluators speaker. So, let's come to the key point. Let us welcome Clara up to the stage to announce the best evaluators and the best table topic speakers of today.
So hi again, and do you guys have any guessing like who's the best table topic master speaker?
Clara.
I knew it. Actually, I'm the winner, but I didn't participate somehow. Yeah, I don't need to participate to know that I'm the winner, so it's fine. So the best table topic speaker goes to Hafeez.
Okay, so let's get it.
Okay.
Congrats, bro. Yo, thank you.
Okay, as for the best evaluator, he's actually standing up right now. So, can we shout out his name?
Actually, come here to get the second place. Hey, jump. Sorry. Thank you.
Big time contest this year.
Thank you. Oh yeah, old guys watch that, no? Okay, so thank you everyone for participating in today's meeting, and thank you for Zhao Xiang, came all the way from Taylor. Thank you so much, and also thank you Simon that you have visited us, and thank you for all the guests that are in UM. And now, we would also like to give a token of appreciation to our general evaluator.
Very nice. Can flex.
3, 2, 1.
Once again, thank you Toastmaster Zhao Xiang. And the meeting has come to an end, and we will welcome the President Zijun come to the stage for closing address.
Thank you everyone for your 2 hours time spending with us, listening to the speakers and the evaluations. Hope you found your way to harvesting the things you want, you targeted, and wish for your success in the future. Remember that no harvest, no planting, no seeding, no planting, you can't get harvest. Our upcoming meetings is on 28 October 2024. It's 2 weeks after that, Monday, 8 p.m, same place. 28 October, 8 p.m, at the same place. Besides that, any announcement?
Alright, thank you so much, Madam President. Hi everyone. So, I think you guys know right, what month is this?
October.
No, I mean,
Halloween.
what is, yes, that's right, Halloween. Alright, I would like to give some announcement for my Happy University Toastmaster Club. So this Saturday, we are going to have a Halloween meeting collaboration with Taylor's Toastmaster Club and also Harvard University Malaysia Toastmaster Club. It will be on 19th October in Taylor's University. From 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. If you guys are free on that day, please feel free to drop by and please feel free to PM me. Thank you.
If you are free on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m, and you wish to visit Harvard University, you may contact Nelson after that.
Yes.
Besides besides that, only for members, as you know that our Toastmaster International has come to the 100th, the century year, and they have a networking session on this Sunday, 20 October, on 2:30 to 5 p.m. I think it's at the Bukit Clara. We will send the details afterwards, after the meeting. If you are, for members, if you are interested, do join us. I think it's 40 ringgit door fee. If you are interested, do sign up. Thank you everyone. I call this meeting adjourned.